Bros here. I want to do a quick video on Derwin James. I know a lot of speculation has come out about Derwin James because of the game versus the Bills. Guys, he only has 75% of the defensive snaps as a safety against the Bills. Very interesting conversation. A lot to discuss here, a lot to unpack what could potentially happen to Derwin James in the offseason. I want to get your opinion on this as well, too, because a lot of articles came out regarding him and his potential future with the Chargers. So, guys, let's get into it. Bull Bros. Okay, folks, as always, like and subscribe if you do enjoy the content. I'm Andrew, Bull Bros. Let's talk about Derwin James. Again, DJ is a stud, right? You know that. I know that. Hell, I got one of his jerseys. Love the guy to death. But his ratings have diminished significantly. Let's just look at PFF real quick. We can see where he sits. Again, this is in 2023. Dean Marlowe is actually the fourth highest ranked safety in the NFL right now, which is, I think, is hilarious. We'll see where Derwin James, and again, we're not going to, and we'll show you ignore snap minimum also. Look at this, keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. He's all the way down towards the bottom. Again, it's even further than that if you ignore snap minimum. Check this out. Let's see who we see in like the top 10. Two Chargers, Dean Marlowe and AJ Finley. Interesting little stat. JT Woods is even ranked higher than Derwin James. Derwin James has missed tackles. There's a lot of things that's happened there. And so a few things that popped up during the game, specifically with the Bills, one play in particular, this one right here, 3rd and 8, fourth down, or in the fourth quarter, this could seal the game, kick a field goal. Obviously, the Chargers are up by 1 point. Well, the argument was, well, Derwin James was sitting on the sideline this entire time, and Isang Basie came in. So here's the play. And, you know, there was a lot of discussions on like, well, why was Derwin James not out there? Well, you know, it's a big part of the conversation. Okay, Allen steps back, throws the ball. Stephon Diggs gets the first down in field goal range. They can ice the game, and as we know, they won the game. So, you know, it's a little tough when you sit back and ask yourself this question: why wasn't Derwin James out there? There's a lot to be said about that. So let me just stop that real quick, and then we'll go into the next portion of it. But again, I think the person that really affected Derwin James really is this man right here, Brandon Staley. Now, Brandon Staley, obviously we know the situation with Brandon Staley, right? You know, he's no longer with the Chargers, and there are significant problems there. But again, you know, he's got a thick contract, and Staley put him all over the field. You know that, I know that. It was a little bit interesting because he was Brandon Staley. You got to understand, like in my mind, he mentally understood what he wanted his players to do, but getting them to do what he wanted them to do was impossible. He could not communicate that to them. Derwin James ran weak side safety, strong side safety, slot defender, money, edge, rusher, all over the place. And that hurt Derwin James. Guys, in the NFL, defense is very simple, right? Brandon Staley overcomplicated it way too much. So the argument now is, well, is Derwin James washed up? I think the answer is no, he's not. But he was utilized so incorrectly for such a long time that he became a little bit irrelevant, and he struggled to be the good player that he is. And so right now there's talks he's trade bait. There's talks he's going to be definitely traded off. I know people don't want to hear this, but at the end of the day, if let's say we get Jim Harbaugh, I promise you Jim Harbaugh is probably going to move him off. I mean, we already got 3 safeties on our team that have higher PFF ratings than Derwin James. Right now, Derwin James is like the bottom 25% of the NFL, and he's the highest paid safety in the NFL currently. So there's a lot to be said about that, how much value he has, what he would do. But again, guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this. I mean, I really thought a lot about what could work, what couldn't work. I just want to start a discussion. What do you think of Derwin James? Am I way off base as far as Brandon Staley is concerned? Let me know what you guys think. As always, Andrew, Bolt Bros, see you guys in the next one.